can see it's very dusty. I do have my mask on. This is just a loose plank, so I'll be trying to get that down too. I've cleaned up. I'm just sitting up here. I can just about fit with my head, so that's perfectly calculated. And we'll have a look over there through the opening onto this second floor. As I said, most of the planks are quite a bit rotten, so I have to watch out what I do. There is here an opening, so I can just, the planks are loose, so I'll just push it aside and see if I can stand up and have a look. That's a nice view of my spaghetti. And here they made an access panel to get to this little box. There is insulation. Here we can see the ceiling planks, and then these boards are on top of these. Oh, so they have thought about it, and I am sitting on it, and it's actually pretty strong. So overall, not too bad. I will put my mask back on, so I just took it off to speak a bit clearly and continue on. Alright, welcome to the hayloft area. It is quite dusty, so there is a lot of dust flying around. Makes it look like it's snowing. Hopefully, though, you can see quite a bit. It is, as I said, unstable due to many rotten planks. There's the little door. There is a light bulb hanging next to it. I think it is blown because it doesn't work, although I also see a few loose cables, so it may not even be connected. I am now standing on the ceiling of the bathroom, basically. I've left this big plank on top, so it spreads my weight evenly. I pushed aside these planks. We can see that there have been some building modifications done to this at the past. It looks like at some point there may have been a doorway over here, as there are usually fixed stones are for a corner or next to a doorway, as well as this wooden beam up here. So maybe they first planned to put it over here, I'm not sure. This is the bordering wall that goes into for the bedroom area. You can see here the brickwork that is part of the chimney. The chimney that is the cooker in the kitchen. Ooh, there's a few planks up here and an old wooden ladder. Wouldn't trust that anymore. That looks, I think, might be the part of the chimney that they took a few stones out in order to secure the stainless steel flexible pipe, and then they cemented it all back in. Here we got the roof, part of the grey stones, and that turns into the terracotta stones. Not sure that dark wood is something rotten, leaking roof. Again, can't really go any further because these planks are all pretty much eaten up from the woodworm, and it is quite dangerous. You can see here it's broken, it's very hard to see. Then you'd have to pretty much walk on these beams here, unless we put new planks on top, and then should spread the load, and then it may be possible to walk on, but for now I'm not going to take any chances. Here we got one of those old pulley type systems. I think they might have had it next to the doorway to pull up sacks or hay bales, I don't know. There we got the chimney. That is for the diesel central heating system. The plan is to remove that and put in electric heating via air conditioning systems, with which both heating and cooling, and they can operate from minus 15 degrees Celsius, whereas a heat pump is only effective from an outside temperature of 7 degrees Celsius. So all these initiatives of changing your oil-fired or gas-fired central heating system for a heat pump are not really effective here in France, as temperatures can go below freezing and it can snow here. So, and then you have no heating. Whilst an air conditioning system can go from -15, I haven't heard any reports or thing that it has been colder than -15, and otherwise I still have the wood heater in the kitchen. And I have enough wood, and should I run out of wood, I can always start burning up the floor, this floor, as far as I can get, and then can always, as I say, new floor, this big beam here, that is a main support beam. We can see it goes straight outside, that's where the light is. And the same for the other one, which is right at the end. But in any case, you could put, I guess, boxes up here around the space that I created. It is a decent space for me to stand in. Put a nice roof structure, as I said, just that side there. That black beam is a bit questionable. Alright, I think that covers this area. I'll take these bits of wood down with me. There's no use having them up here. And then the ladder, I'll have to stretch over to get that, as well as this wooden beam here. And I'll pull that thing a bit closer and have a look at that. I think the rest up here, there's not really much else to see. Hello and welcome to the following day. I cleaned this all up last night. I would say it looks a lot better than what it was. It can now be used. I went up through there. Oops. And this big beam that is here stretches all the way down to the ground. What I ended up doing is very carefully walking on the supporting planks here in the middle, carrying that beam, and then I fed it down through this hole all the way down. It wasn't a hole before, but the plank that was there I could lift up and break very easily. And then I mostly stood on the big beam, that's still a good one, but that one there I didn't really trust so much. I do have another plank I can put over this hole, because it does help sort of with insulation. And then over there it's not as bad, and it's a good place. I left that one plank there. I can stand on that, that spreads the weight all evenly, and then poke my head through the hole. I haven't touched that side yet. Over here, cleaned up the floor, got the fan to help blow the dust out. The whole garage is now dusty, so that'll take a while to clean everything off. The most important things I did cover up. Still need to clean off the top of the toolbox, but I would say overall it's not too bad. Another project successfully done. Thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a great day, and see you on the next video.